Let me make this real simple. Anyone who says XRP cannot reach 3, 4, 5 plus digits has no idea what they're talking about.
Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm sharing for educational purposes only. Do your own diligence. But I'm talking about the fact that it's math, it's liquidity, and it's utility adoption. So let me break that down clearly. When an asset is used for real settlement, especially cross-border, the demand comes from institutions, not retail. That's why I'm saying I can't make this price go up. You're not going to make this price go up. It's the institutions and the demand that would make this price go up. And institutions don't buy $50 of XRP. They don't always dollar cost average. They don't flip short term. They buy in millions, tens of millions, and sometimes billions. And I know because I'm watching the whales load up. And they hold because they need liquidity daily, hourly, or even by the second. So here's how the price mechanics work in a utility-driven model. And I do want to note that I gave this same hypothetical situation to AI, and they said the same thing. And so, again, it's not about the price point. It's just about if all of these things explode at the same time, almost like a big catastrophe all at once. This is how we get to a high XRP price. Number one, supply becomes locked up. So when banks or institutions use XRP for settlement, those units are not flipping around on exchanges. They sit in custodial accounts, liquidity pools, corridor wallets, private infrastructure. XRP's liquid supply starts to shrink, and this dries up the available amount on the open market. So when supply shrinks, price rises by mathematical reality.
Supply shock.
Number two, institutional demand is sticky. This is the major difference from hype cycles where retail buys, retail sells. Okay. But institutions, they're not buying XRP because they believe in it. They buy it because they need it. They need it to move money. They need it to settle transactions. They need it to manage liquidity. They need it to reduce FX costs. They need it to speed up cross-border flows. This demand is permanent, not emotional. Sticky demand plus low supply equals structural revaluation. Number three, liquidity corridors multiply the effect. If Japan opens corridors using XRP even lightly, you're going to get constant buy pressure, deeper liquidity pools, market depth increasing, big players entering quietly, stabilizing price floors, and upward pressure from settlement demand. $7 range with light usage. This is how you could get to a $10 to $30 range with corridor adoption. This is how you can get to $50 to $100 with major settlement integration, and then 200 plus in extreme liquidity crisis. All right. And that's what we could be dealing with if Japan chooses XRP. It's not magic. It is liquidity mathematics. If XRP becomes part of Japan's FX plumbing or any major liquidity system, the price must rise to handle the volume. Utility forces valuation. Okay. And this is because of the needs, the usage, and the flow. Now, I want to go even deeper because when I talk about possible triple digit XRP, I'm not saying it because it sounds good or because I'm trying to make you believe it. I'm really not. I'm just saying it because when you look at the math and when you understand liquidity flows, FX value, cross-border settlement, and institutional demand, you start to see very clear, realistic price tiers.